The B reason was that I was crucially aware throughout the film that I wanted a PG-13 rating, that children, teenagers, schools, people who don't want to go to art films would see this film. But you can't say that to an actor in the middle of that. By the way, I'm thinking of the MPAA here. I mean, that's beyond sacrilege. But luckily, I had an A reason for a creative reason, and I've believed this all along. There are certain things that you can't convey on real life things that can't be conveyed on film and feature films. And when I watched Gavini's little clip there from Syria, the man being shot dead. I had the misfortune in Northern Ireland when I was growing up of seeing someone shot dead. They don't fall, they melt. There's no, in a feature film, I've never seen anyone really be able to pull off what I witnessed on the Falls Road. And so when it came to that scene as well, because what you're seeing is that Angela has not only been killed, but her unborn child has been ripped from her belly. And I remember, and later on in the film, Oscar Isaac tells us that in a much more emotive way than any piece of blood up here could have done. And I also remember from The Searchers, one of my favorite films ever, there's a scene where John Wayne rides into a canyon. He's looking for his two nieces who have been kidnapped by the Comanches. And he comes back out again, and their brother or their cousin wants to go into the canyon. And he punches him and throws him and screams, "Don't ever go in there, you can't." And right away, my head as a kid watching that, and everybody in the audience is thinking, oh my God, what was that must have been like in the canyon? What happened to that poor girl? The suggestion in the audience's head is almost better in those situations than trying to convey something that in reality you can't convey. You know? And one of that was a very emotive day for us. Poor Angela had to lie there playing dead, which is equally hard. It's just capturing how, we used the photographs from the history to recreate that scene, and yet it's the emotional impact on the audience and on humanity itself that you're trying to convey, and you're never going to get to what that reality must have been like itself. But to try to generate that in the audience is the challenge that we have.